Just when you think winter's gonna be gone right around the corner, it just comes right fucking back. Because it just snowed apparently last night. Because I woke up and there's a ton of fucking snow outside. And it's gonna suck because I gotta, shovel and clear off cars and do some fucking retarded shit. So, fuck you, March Snow. I hate you. But anyways, hey guys, wow, we got a match here today against tcelo or something. I don't fucking know. But it's a newbers match. And yeah, I'm using the Specs Kyogre team because I like that team. I'm probably not going to stop using it for a while until there's a huge shift in the newbers metagame, which probably won't happen very soon. So opponent's team, he's got like a Sun-ish team. He's got the Groudon, the Kyurem W, and then just kind of other things that kind of works. So, I mean, it's a newbers team, whatever. But threats on his end, the main things I'm looking at, Arceus, that's going to be really annoying. Giratina, I'm just going to have to try and kill really quick. It's not really so much a threat as it is just an annoyance. And then that Kyurem obviously can hit all my team pretty goddamn hard. So mainly I just got to make sure I check his Arceus and his Kyurem well enough. And I should not really have too much trouble against his team otherwise. So we'll just kind of leave it at that because that's all I need to really say about it. I mean, if you really want me to blab on more and more, I will. But there's really no point. It's just those guys are going to be annoying. So I got to watch for them. But leads on his end, he's either going to leave Deoxys or Groudon, more than likely Deoxys, but against any of his natural leads, it looks like Kyogre will be the best anyways. Just Kyogre pairs up well against all of his teams, so that's one dude I kind of want to keep at a healthy amount throughout this game, so that's something to keep in mind. But I'm going to lead a Kyogre, just go straight for the Spec Surf against this Deoxys, don't really care what he wants to do, I just want to get a Surf off, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And he does have the Focus Sash, so he will be able to get up more hazards if he wants, which he does. He goes through the spikes. And that's fine. I'm just going to hit with another Surf and take him right out. But now he's going to go into Groudon. I could stay in here, which I think I might actually do, because it is still a Spec Surf, so it should still do a decent amount. Yeah, I do stay in here. So I just go for Surf, try and get some damage off on it, but it does absolutely nothing Giratina, because he did actually tell me this Giratina was max special defense, max HP. But I figure here he's probably either going to Dragon Tail or Roar, so I decide, okay, or even Will-O-Wisp, so I decide to go to Ferrothorn and just go from there. Dragon Tails me out into Palkia, so that's actually perfect because I do carry the Draco Meteor on this thing and it is my Lustrous Orb one. So I should essentially do a fuck ton of damage to this Giratina and possibly take it out since I do the Lustrous Orb boost. So I go straight for Draco, and it fucking lives with that goddamn little sliver. Like, seriously, so now I gotta take a Dragon Tail. I do live it, but that obviously lowers my Palkia survivability by a ton, so it's just, I'm not in the best of situations right there, because now, I mean, it's like Palkia would do a pretty decent amount of damage to his team, so it's like, losing that initiative that early really sucks. So he Dragon Tails me out to Zekrom. I try and Volt Switch, because I really didn't want to lock myself in Outrage yet. If we went out to Groudon, I could safely go to Kyogre anyways, which is what I do, but he just roars me out, goes right back into Palkia, and I'm like, okay, do I just want to go straight for Hydro Pump, or do I want to try and go for Spatial Rend instead? I decide, I think, just go for the, Hydro Pump. Yep, I do go for Hydro Pump, and that'll take out the Giratina since I'm in Rain and Lustrous Orb boosted, so I guess that works. But now he's going to go into Arceus. I'm really hoping he decides to try and be greedy and go for the SD, but he just goes straight for the Extreme Speed, not wanting to take any extra damage, so that's just fine by me. Because now I can go to Kyogre and hopefully destroy this thing with the Spec Surf, which is kind of my game plan right now. But he does go for Extreme Speed. I do live it, like, I figured I would live it at that amount, so I just gotta hope that Spec Surf will do the job. Unfortunately, it really doesn't. I mean, it was more or less hope that it would kill. I figured it wouldn't, but I know other better things to go into at the current time. But now I'm gonna go to my own Arceus just to Extreme Speed him to death, because that's all I can really do, because everything else kind of gets destroyed by his Arceus, and I don't want anything else taking damage it really doesn't need to, so that's kind of that. But now he's got his Groudon in. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna sack Arceus, even though Arceus would have been pretty damn useful. I really shouldn't have sacked it right here, but I was like, I won't need it for anything. But I decided to be a dumb fuck and just try and get as much damage on Groudon as possible, which really I probably shouldn't have done, but oh well. But now I decide, okay, I'm going to go into Rayquaza right here, because I'm like, we'll just fire off a Fire Blast. And right as I'm about to click the Fire Blast, or like, when I switch this thing in, I realize, wait a second, okay, I have Airlock, so I probably shouldn't go for Fire Blast. But then, for some reason, I was still gravitated towards Fire Blast, so I still went for it, and I was like, right when I clicked it, I was like, wait, why the fuck did I click this? I wanted to go for Draco Meteor. Why am I clicking this? So, dumb fuck moment right there, but I think he roared me out Yep, he did roar me out into Ferrothorn, so he's just going to Fire Punch to take me out. I figured he would have Fire Punch since he had Stealth Rocks on Deoxys, but I want to still try and get rocks if I could. But now he's going to go Tornadus, and since he has this, and I found out he had Kyurem W left because someone wrote down his team for me, I figured, okay, I can kill this thing with Outrage because it ran a damage calc, and then as long as his Kyurem isn't Scarfed, I'm okay, but he goes for Tailwind. So, you know, if it wasn't for that Tailwind, essentially, it would have been my game, but instead it's going to be his game because he'll easily outspeed me after the Tailwind and just take me out with Dragon Pulse. And that is the end of Zekrom, and then really the only way I can win with Rayquaza is if I get a crit extreme speed, which is really unlikely. Which is why, if I did not sack Arceus earlier, I probably would be able to kill off this Kyurem, but yeah. Crit damage might have been enough to take him out with a Life Orb recoil, but I'm not really sure. I don't think it would, though, but I do not crit him, so I don't even get a chance to kill him, and he just takes me out with the Ice Beam, and that'll make it be the game. So GG, tcelo. Yeah, I really shouldn't sack my Arceus there. Plus a fucking little HP live on that goddamn Giratina. I mean, it probably wasn't that huge, but it still just was like, grr. But yeah, mainly the Arceus sacking is fucking stupid. But, happens. But, yeah, that'll be it for this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably going to be streaming later today, so I guess look out for that. And then, I don't know, that's really it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.